Burger here, and the purpose of this video today is to show you a pretty common problem we have with Canon bodies. This is the Canon EOS series camera. This particular specimen here is the EOS 10S, and it has a very common problem that you'll find with these early EOS cameras. And it kind of manifests itself with the shutter. The shutter kind of goes all wonky on you. And I'm going to try to demonstrate that today with a flashlight here. We're going to put it in back so you can see what actually happens to the shutter. And put the camera on shutter priority. And let's do shutter speed of 1/10 of a second. I probably didn't see any light coming through. Oh, there's a little bit. None. There we go. There's some. There's some. Okay. What is happening is the shutter is sticky. In fact, it's called kind of sticky shutter syndrome. I'm going to try even faster shutter speed. Let's go up to 1/180th of a second. You'll see the mirror moving out of the way, but you won't see the light because the shutter just isn't opening. It's too sticky. And if you look at back here, you can see the shutter itself. You can see it's hardly even moving. Now another telltale sign of this shutter problem you can see right there. Right here, it's this shiny substance on the shutter, and if you actually touch that, it's kind of a tarry substance. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, the shutter itself has a foam bumper in it on the bottom of the shutter box. And this foam bumper over time has turned into a glob of greasy, tarry substance. And what is happening is the shutter is trying to open, it's going into that tarry substance and getting hung up. This will kind of manifest itself on your film as shots that are overexposed, kind of half exposed, and no exposure whatsoever. Just like here, we tried it at 180th of a second, and the shutter doesn't even open because it's too gluey. What we're going to try to do in this Instructable is to solve this problem. We won't say exactly fix, because the real fix to this problem is to take the shutter, send it to a qualified repairman or woman, and have the shutter replaced or at least overhauled. That'll run you about $70 to $150, depending upon who you send it to and how much work is involved. But what we're going to try to do is to fix it ourselves. So it is actually firing on all shutter speeds. And I hope to make another video at the end and show you the after photos of the camera shutter firing on all speeds. Like I said, this is a very common problem with these early Canon camera bodies, and in fact it really drives down the resale value. This particular thing I picked up here, nothing wrong with it except for this shutter problem. Cost me a total of 89 cents from the good folks at KEH.com. And right in the description they say sticky shutter bumpers, so you kind of know what you're getting. I obviously would not pay $100 to get this fixed, since it only cost me less than $1. So I'm going to try to fix it myself, and we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck.